Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. And they get to completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa25. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback. Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The attempt is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Handoff to the right side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Catch made on the out route. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Back to pass. It's Ncaa25. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive game. Big play moves the ball inside the 40. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He shreds the tackle. Man heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second or third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they hand it off to the back. Tackle made after just a short game. offense gets set up here. It's third down. Back's got it again, fighting him off. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive. Then some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down play coming up for this offense. This time it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding some room with the 25. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He missed it. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the running back's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa25. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Noles. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Heckel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Ncaa25. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this 2nd half started.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He lets it go. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa25. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they will claim the second half lead. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Ncaa25. Defense is coming after him. And that catch is hauled in. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Seminoles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed off. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Pitches to the back. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're going to run it. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd had these 3rd downs, only to give up 1st downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He's swarmed by the defense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. The Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll finally bring him down. A big gain there to end the game, but he stopped short, and the clock will run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation